anyone that's asked me about merch or any of that, you can DM me. I will answer on any platform, and I will tell you how to get merch. But for everyone that's watching, go to my Facebook page, Haymaker Athletic Company Ltd, and yeah, that's where we sell all of our merch out of. That's the page to actually message, and that is the way to go. And yeah, we have all types of merch on there. We have Haymaker Fight Crew merch. We have Haymaker Athletic Company merch. We have golf shirts, baseball shirts. We have a couple random like designs that I've just made. When you guys buy something from me, you do help me out. They are as cheap as possible as I can make them. I do not make much off of my merch. I honestly would rather my merch just be out there way more than the actual money of it. I think it's cool that I have merch all over the world right now. So with that being said, go follow the page. We just put out a new design on Friday. It is probably my funniest design that I've thought of and came up with. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for it. But yeah, with that being said, go check it out on Facebook, Haymaker Athletic Co. Ltd. Okay, let's get to the video. What's up, guys? Today it is Thursday, October 24th, 2024. This is your first video. I am Justyce Haymaker Smoke. I am a professional ice fighter for Ice Wars International. Today's video is punch by punch with the Haymaker. We are basically reviewing my first ever debut ice fight professionally with Ice Wars. Yeah, that's basically going to be the video, and I'm going to basically break it down for you guys and basically tell you what was going through my mind, what my strategies were, what kind of was going through my head during the fight and previously, post. Yeah, the whole 9 yards, honestly, like just basically every little detail that I can remember or can think of. Yeah, it was actually a very good first fight. I had no complaints. Obviously, there are certain things that I would change if I could, but yeah. Anyways, let's get to the video. Let's get to breaking it down, and let's get through it. All right, then. So I'm gonna set the scene for you guys, basically. About a month and a half before the fight, maybe a month, I basically got my contract signed and all finalized. So I trained basically twice a day, maybe like sometimes just once a day. Like I wasn't too sure how the training should be for this. So it was just a straight learning curve. And going into the fight, like I was nervous. I knew this guy had 30 pounds on me. He had 2 inches of height on me. He had a reach on me. What else was there? He's a bare knuckle fighter who trains, so like he did have the upper hand. There was things that I was worried about, but going into this fight and going into any single fight, I've always been told and taught, and I've always threw it in my head, you do not win fights playing defense. My goal every single time I fight is to overwhelm the other fighter and to throw just as much or more and twice as hard as them. I basically want to be overwhelming a fighter so much that he just turtles and he has no other option besides to turtle or just take the shots that I'm giving. Yeah, that's basically kind of what I tried to do here. I was heavier. I was about 220 or 225, I believe. And yeah, like my cardio was not there. It's my first debut fight. I definitely wasn't trained and ready for this fight, honestly. Yeah, okay, so let's get to it. Let's actually get to the reviewing. I'll break it down for you guys while we're going through. I'll try not to slow it down or pause it. So it'll be some quick talking just so the video's not 30 minutes long. But okay, let's get to the video.
At 6'1", 220 pounds, he hails from Morris, Manitoba. He's been suspended for fighting in the stands, ladies and gentlemen. He claims he is undefeated in hockey fights. I repeat, this man has claimed he is undefeated in hockey fights. His message to the world is, I'm just here to chuck some nuts. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Mr. Justyce Smoke, aka Haymaker. This being the first fight of the match, guys, let's give it up, make some noise for our first Ice Wars International Fight Combat, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta wait for the referees. We cannot let these two gentlemen start without referees, guys.
You guys want to say? Yep, you're good. My name? Jim Corrigan.
Dallas Auto.
These are the guys responsible for holding these two warriors at bay. Let's get it on!
You ready, boys?
Oh, we're ready for the first round of our first matchup. This is a grudge
Oh,
match
this round.
between Keegan
Start the first round.
and Justyce Smoke. Mcgraw in the orange.
You can see that I tried to throw a right hand and grab him. My right hand back in the day was so slow, like it was actually brutal.
Mcgraw now trying to come in cross.
Honestly, we're just pretty much going toe to toe right now. I'm throwing the rights because I know he thought I was going to throw a little lefts. I knew if I used my left as a grab hand and threw with my right and switched a lot, that like it would throw him off.
Both those helmets coming off. And certainly both guys here, they're going to be allowed to put those.
Pick up my helmet and I go back to the corner and I'm shaking my head yak and like because I knew I was the one up in points already, or at least I thought.
Would then make it more difficult for that helmet.
My cornerman's telling me basically I'm up by 1, you know, you're doing good, just basically go there and keep doing what you're doing. And on that first little stretch, I basically figured out the ice. I figured I could walk on it because my skates are so sharp. And yeah, basically I walk back over, I'm super confident, I'm doing my little hand thing, and I throw a big over left instead. And basically just switch it up, but didn't land great. And then yeah, we kind of just grabbed and then yeah, back to teeing off. In hockey fights, it's very hard to actually have a good strategy, and like there's honestly only so much you can really do. So like at the end of the day, it's just all about like throwing as fast as you can, as hard as you can, and eating them as you go. As you can see, I kept switching, but end of the first round basically just ended. You can see at the end where I'm getting more comfortable. I'm throwing like right at the helmet. Like I don't even care where I hit anymore. I just wanted to hit. Went to the corner, basically just gassed, got some water in me. Cornerman's telling me I'm up. He's telling me basically, you know, he's grabbing you like this, but you are countering it, and pretty much just told me I had to drop him in this next round just to get the dub. And yeah, I was pretty much like, yeah, I know I'm winning, I know I'm good. I was honestly, after that first round, I was just pumped with confidence. But like, again, it's a hockey fight, anything can happen. He could one punch me, he could even rock me and just make me not want to throw again type of thing. But like, yeah, so always nervous, but always confident. That's the key. Nervous enough not to be stupid, but confident enough to do what you gotta do.
That shows you the strength of Justyce Smoke to be able to pull Paddywhack in close. Paddywhack's a guy that probably wants to keep him wide.
Honestly, I'm a big grip guy, and like in the sense of like if I have a hold of you, I'm good at ragging and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty good here. Walking in, the same thing. I walked back in. Basically, after my first round, I basically just learned you don't really have to skate. The only time I'm ever skating is when I'm like throwing punches and stuff. But I'm basically just twisting my lower half. I just dropped him. As I'm hitting him, and then I threw an uppercut or something as I dropped him. And I remember I just felt so good after that. I basically just wanted the round to end just so I could get my dub and get out of there. And then same again, we just get back to grappling and throwing in tight.
Second round has resumed.
I grab the back of his neck right here, like the collar, and I'm basically throwing my hand at my hand, but his head's in the way. And then I go right back to rag. And if you're off balance or you don't have the leverage, you're not going to have power to throw, and you're not going to be able to throw. Right at the end here, the last like 20 seconds, we just go toe to toe and we're just swinging. And if you watch me, I'm punching weird pretty much the whole fight. Like I'm just windmilling it, most of it. Here and there I'm switching, and this last one I'm doing headbutt or uppercut, over, and then just the last 5-10 seconds we're throwing, and I'm just ducking my head into it so it hits the top of my helmet. Basically because I knew it wouldn't hurt, knew it didn't hurt, and I just didn't care what happened at the last couple seconds there. I just wanted to make it a last little show.
That was a close quartered fight right there. Justyce Smoke showing everybody so far why he's undefeated in hockey fights. That was a great.
I think my biggest thing with nerves going into this fight was that I told him I was undefeated in hockey fights, and it would have sucked to go in there and get slapped. That would have been my biggest thing. But after the round, I knew it was up. I knew I won. Skating over, I took my gloves off because that's I needed my glove off to celly properly.
That's exactly right. I don't know who these guys are. They're coming in, young guys.
Yeah, honestly, I was pretty much knew what was going on.
We go now to the center ice rink to
I like didn't really get cut open too much. I had a little cut under my eye, but like nothing crazy.
To sudden death. It might. I mean, it was close. Both guys threw a lot of punches.
I start smiling because I don't know. Super weird. I was just like super proud that I actually got through the full 2 rounds and that like I did all the training. I put all the hard work and it actually paid off. I don't know, in my life it tends to be not, you know, a lot of hard work and no payoff sometimes. So I think that was one of the best feelings of winning that fight. Knowing I came and did what I said I was gonna do. And yeah, if you see me fight in hockey, you basically would know that I just basically fought how I fought in hockey pretty much all the time. Except I switched a lot more than I normally would. I don't switch in normal hockey fights often. Now I do. Before he announces, I started smiling because I just knew I won. I was full of adrenaline. I almost didn't even think I'd be able to sell properly.
And the winner goes to Justyce Smoke.
Now the Manitoba native, Justyce Smoke.
Yeah, we had the Selly pre-planned, and I just told him, make sure I can do it, because if I didn't have the gas to do it, then it wasn't going to be good. And I spun like that strictly for the camera, just because I didn't know where the camera was, or what was on.
How are you feeling right now, brother? This is the first fight in the inaugural event, my man.
This is what I fucking do. I mean, this is like
In this talk, I tried not to swear, but the adrenaline had me.
There's a lot of respect that was done in this fight, which I really appreciate. 2 warriors, absolute warrior, went all out to the end. Keegan, great job.
Yeah, there's not much else I can say.
Justyce,
All right.
victory. Keegan, you did a good job, buddy. This is the first time you're an OG of the Ice Wars, brother.
Yeah, man, Justyce is a tough lad. It was a good scrap. Yeah.
You did a great job, lad. Good for you. Great job, Warriors.
Oh, that was quite an excellent tilt for the first one. The replays were great. We had the helmet cam on the ref, and we're going to see that all night long here on Fight TV. And really,
all right, guys. So that was the review. I know I talked a lot through it. I'm sorry. The fights happen honestly so quick, and so much happens that there's so much to talk about. Other than that, like, I wouldn't take away anything from that. I did what I said I went there to do. I was honestly just there to truck some nuts, like you heard on the stream. I won, and I was happy about that. Sad part is I'm like best friends with Keegan Mcgraw, so it's like I feel bad because he's such a good guy. But I mean, like in this sport, like you win or you lose, and like you win and you lose. So it's, you know, I lost a few fights myself, and I don't feel, yeah, like it happens. I think my biggest point out of that fight, my biggest key, my favorite thing is probably going to be my celebration of the shotgun. I completely stole that from Tai Tuivasa. He does the shoeies and all that, and I didn't want to copy him fully, and I knew I was fast at shotgunning, and yeah, that's basically why I did that, and it went viral. So I mean, like that was exactly what I wanted, and that's what I went there to do, and that's, yeah. After that fight, I got offered another contract right away. I had to prove myself, cut some weight, make it for the cruiserweight tournament, which we did. That will be our next video. Me reviewing that, as long as this goes well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's a little bit longer than usual, but if you stay through the whole thing, like, thank you. I love all my viewers who actually do this stuff. I appreciate it. It takes time out of your day, it takes time out of my day to make. I do all my editing, I do everything, the filming, the ideas, whatever. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe below. If this was a shitty video, then comment shitty in the comments. If you want to see more reviews, not even just of my fights, but of like UFC fights, whatever you have, whatever you want to see me do, DM me on any social media platform or whatever. And I'll definitely take it into consideration. I have a few videos definitely already on the line that are going to be coming up. But I'm probably gonna fly through these fight reviews maybe for the next couple ones just to get it over with. I've only had 4 so far, so it could be done pretty quick. And that way it's just, I don't get sidetracked from reviews and then have to go back and remember how to do them properly. So with that being said, again, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. I don't even know what the date is. Yeah. Okay, see you guys in 2 weeks.
Everybody, I'm gonna be angel tonight. Oh.